Today we are going to the fastest growing boxing gym in Perth, Goodvibes Boxing. Goodvibes Boxing is a gym based in East Perth with a massive floor space of 600 square meters. I've done a fair amount of training here and let me tell you, it is amazing. We will be speaking to the owner and head coach Ben Keam about the gym and where it all started. Let's go and take a look. Hello Ben, how are you?
I'm good man, how are you?
Yeah, very good. Good to see you. It's been a while.
Hey, bro. How's things?
Yeah, good.
Man, the class numbers and the growth that we're getting now is crazy, bro. So creating an environment that people obviously are enjoying so much that they're willing to, overcome their lack of motivation and discipline during winter because they know it's worth it. They're going to get a good workout, they're going to learn. As you can kind of tell here, we really prioritize the community.
You can tell that you've built up a good community because, like you said, a lot of people, like at the start of the year, that's when they set their goals. They'll like join up a gym. The numbers are staying. Like that shows you have a good, consistent community. And that's just very evident in what you guys have done here at the gym. Like I said, I see it on my socials all the time. So it's good to see.
What's your current training been looking like lately, man?
Oh, man, I haven't really boxed for a while, I'll be honest. I was actually doing Muay Thai for a bit.
Cool.
Because I wanted to try like another martial art.
Yeah.
That was pretty cool.
That?
It was tough.
Yeah.
It was very different, like especially coming from like boxing based. It was good. I loved it.
Yeah.
It's just hard like finding that like balance, I guess. Like
What do you find hard about it?
it's just time, especially when you're running like your own business. I feel like you're kind of on your own hours. Like your schedule changes every day, really.
It's taken me quite a time. Something I'm still navigating with running this place is just setting clear boundaries, bro. Because otherwise, as you know, your work can seep into your entire life, into your relationships, into everything. And for me, being able to distinctively shut that off just internally and be like, enough. There's the love for it and the obsession and the all-in mentality that I have that can burn you out quickly. And then now trying to find that balance of when to switch it off, have hobbies outside of here. It keeps things fresh, bro. But now when I'm able to zoom out and sort of look at my business and life from the outside in, have specific days off and time away from here, it's amazing the creative energy that can flow through. I got a question for you though, bro.
Yes.
A big part of my journey, and I think a big part of my growth, is being able to ask good questions, which I know is a part of your job. Who's someone in your life that when you spend time with them brings the best out of you, and why?
Very, very good question. There's a few. I'd have to say my dad. Yeah, have to say my dad. He's just like very honest with me, which is what you need, but he's also like the biggest supporter I have in my life. And whenever I'm with him, like obviously I'm myself, but he keeps me grounded, in whatever I'm doing. So he's definitely the one that comes straight to my mind.
It's a privilege too, man. I'd probably say a similar thing too, my dad. It's a real privilege. I work with a lot of young men that unfortunately don't have relationships with their dads, and if they do, it may not be super healthy.
Yeah.
So I've realized as I've gotten older just how lucky and how grateful I am to have a good father presence in my life, bro. So I love that for you. When was the last time you boxed?
It's been months.
Been a while, yeah.
Yeah, definitely got to get rid of the cobwebs.
Easy, man. All right, let's go. It's nice and relaxed, man. Nice and relaxed. Popping that jab to begin with. Jab. Oosh. Jab. Oosh. Good. I want you to try and avoid stepping in and closing the distance too much. I want you just to try and find me on the end of your range. Just boom, snapping the shot, emphasizing the rotation of the hips and shoulders, and just snap. Yeah?
Okay. Yeah.
Jab. Boom. That's it. Just finding your range. Boom. Yeah, that's it. We find your range first, then we can start bringing our feet in. Jab. Shot. There you go. Jab. Bah. Good. Now you're starting to find your range. Shot. Beautiful shots. And again. Shot. That's it. 1, 2. Good. Noticing what happens with your body position when you throw that 1-2.
Yeah.
You're sitting in your stance really well. You throw the 1-2 and you're like popping up and forward.
Okay, yeah.
Can we get you sitting and keeping your weight at least 50% in your back leg? Boom, boom. Without coming up and over.
Okay, all right.
Sitting in your stance. 1-2. Bah, bah. That's better. We call that holding your shape, keeping your head between your knees, keeping your weight nice and even on your legs, hands up. We're maintaining our shape. This is the boxing shape we want to maintain. 1, 2, ba, ba. Yes, there you go. Good, move it back. Circling off, hands stay up. Constantly just reminding you of the little fundamentals. And what was really beautiful there, that last 30 seconds, I could see you understood. Do not let me any closer than this.
Yeah.
Okay, so hands up. I'm gonna be trying to come towards you and you're gonna be moving away. And yeah, you can measure with your jab and just keeping me out of range.
Yep.
Like that way we can just get you moving your feet a little more. Shah! Nice, beautiful. Now we're starting to flow. Good. Double jab. Ba, ba. Nice, man, there we go. Jab to the stomach. Oh, jab to the head. Oh, 1, 2. Oh, oh, and we're moving off. And again. Ba, ba, ba. Good. Cross. Good. Rotate through the cross. Jab. 1, 2. Double. Oh, oh. Yep. That's better, bro. That's better. And again. Oh, oh, double jab. Oh, oh. Still got it, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, he's still got it in him. It's been a very challenging, very humbling, as well as super fulfilling, beautiful journey, man.
That's what matters. If it's fulfilling,
absolutely
makes all the hard work worth it.
Yeah. 100%, man. I mean, for me, I'm very fortunate that my purpose in life and the reason why I'm here is very much linked to here. Yeah. So it makes it easy on those tough days, on those cold days, and the days where motivation's not high. When your purpose is so great and so much greater than even myself, you just get it done, man.
Yeah.
You're able to push through it. So
for sure.
I'm very lucky that I've connected with that from a young age of wanting to help people become better versions of themselves, man. I mean, that's what it's all about. Started boxing quite late compared to probably a lot of amateurs.
Yeah.
Like I started like 2021.
Oh, okay.
Where I played AFL footy my whole junior career. So for like 10, 12 years, from like 8 to whatever I was playing, a range of different sports, but mainly AFL.
Yeah.
In Tasmania, that's where I grew up. It got to a point where I had to make the choice to either double down on being a personal trainer and helping people, or getting a different job and playing footy, because being a PT, you got to be available every night, train people after work. I moved to Melbourne at a young age, like 19, so I just couldn't afford to keep playing footy because I wasn't getting paid enough to be able to do that. So I stopped doing that, and then I fell into boxing, and then boxing became my greatest teacher. But it was all very masculine energy, all very tough, all very, you know, warrior mentality, which is beautiful, and I'm so grateful for those lessons. But I realized that I was putting all my eggs in being the tough guy, the fittest guy, the hardest worker in the room, and I wasn't honoring the soft side of myself and the more feminine part of ourselves that every single person has. Feminine is not women, and masculine is not just male. It's different traits. And then I discovered breathwork. As a fighter, we wear the hat and the identity of just tough. And I realized that that was great, but it was also preventing me from having the most fulfilling life that I could. And realizing that there's the beauty and the duality in life of good and bad, dark and light. Yeah. And I was like, fuck, this could be a whole element that I could, and I use boxing as the tool. Yeah. Maybe if I lean into my emotions more, let go of stored tension in my body, get to understand myself on a deeper level, I'll be a better fighter, I'll be a better combat sports athlete. And that's exactly the case. Yeah. I've started to let go of that identity of having to win absolutely every sparring match and that competitive side, which again, I love that side of myself, but learning what's the opposite to that, and maybe leaning into a little bit more of that. I noticed the shift inside myself, and then I noticed that I started sharing a bit of this side of myself to my clients, and they'd take away little bits and pieces, and I see it impacting those around me as well. And I was like, man, I need to offer this to more people. My purpose is in service to others, helping people become the best version of themselves. So then I started putting together workshops where we'd incorporate boxing at the start to allow people to lean into the masculine and push themselves and get outside of their comfort zone physically, because it's so important, so necessary for people to feel physically able in their body. And then we'd finish with the breathwork component, all right? And that would be really uncomfortable for people who just do the physical stuff. I get quite a few guys that are pretty comfortable with that, but then get them feeling their emotions very uncomfortable. Yeah. They're like, oh, that's something that they've always kind of run away from metaphorically and never really lent into that. Yeah, just gives them a greater awareness of who they are, their blockages, limiting beliefs, what might be holding them back from applying for that job, running that business, doing that thing. And that's what I love about boxing and these modalities, is just seeing people get after life more, bro. It strips back a lot of the layers that's blocking them from fucking just getting after life and being the most authentic version of themselves. I talk about it with my coaches in here all the time. We love it so much when someone walks in the door and you can see they're a bit timid, they're a bit shy, they're a bit nervous. Understandably so. Like, a boxing gym has a stigma about it. And then over time, as they start to meet and mingle with other people in the community, they build confidence in their physical capabilities. They're in a space where they feel comfortable to be themselves. You watch their energy shift. Like, it might be so subtle, bro. You got this timid person that comes in, and then a couple months in, they're dancing at the start of class. And I know that that might look like a small thing from the outside, but for that person to have the confidence to be in a gym environment that they would never feel comfortable in, to dance,
it's a big thing.
It's a huge thing, bro. Because I know that if they're dancing in this environment, what are they doing in their life outside of here? You know, what are they setting their boundaries? Like we said at the start, they're like, fuck no, I'm prioritizing me. I'm going after that job. I'm gonna ask that person out on a date. They're fucking probably getting after life a little more, and that's what this place is all about, man. It's just giving people an opportunity to pull back the layers, get to understand themselves more, break through any sort of limiting beliefs, and boxing is obviously a great tool to do that, so they can fucking just get after life more. Let's go. Shift. Nice, bro. Good. Give me 2 more like that. Step out. There you go. Give me a 1-2, slip 2. Boom. Good. Good. Put a hook on the end of that and then shift off to the side. Yes, lovely. Always, every time I throw and a combination, trying to finish it on the jab. Trying to finish it with a jab or 2 jabs. And there's 2 reasons why I love this.
So like,
one,
get them off you?
So like, if I throw a combination, all right, and you go to counter me, I could just disrupt your rhythm. All right, just touch you, put you off balance. I get to then control the momentum of the fight a little bit. Sparring can often be this, like, I go, you go, I go. I want to try and control, and then And then all
of a sudden I'm on back foot.
I've kind of psychologically controlling you, because you go to throw and then fucking getting hit with the jab. And then the other thing too is, no matter what happens, like, sometimes you can throw a combination, maybe you miss, maybe you get a little tangled up and out of position. Finishing on a jab just puts me straight back in position. I can do anything off a jab. I can throw anything, I can move anywhere. So sometimes I might throw a shitty shot, I'm a little bit off balance, but if I get to auto-correct. Cut me off, left hook, good, set it up, good, set up the left hook by slipping a little bit to the left, so like this. Boom, slip a little bit, boom, so you can get a little more torque on that shot. So as you come in, slip, you know what I mean?
Got it.
Go again. Yes, there you go. That's it, nice, good. Cross, good, jab, good. Jab, right hand to the body. Boom, come under. That's it, good, and again. Good, coming to the middle here. Combo. Hey, step back, nice, man, good, stay with me.
I really like how you said, like, you know, hear all about your emotions, because whenever I tell people what I've learned most from boxing, martial arts, is managing my emotions. Like,
100%.
I've gained way more of that side of things than the physical. Don't get me wrong, the physical is great, but learning to be calm, knowing when you're angry, you're sad, boxing helps you notice it, and obviously what you're doing with the workshops, creating a safe environment like this, really helps people recognize it, and I think that's awesome. Not enough gyms do that.
I appreciate it, bro. I just, on my journey of life, I've just seen how necessary it is and how impactful it's been on my life. Boxing can teach you to regulate and be more in control, which is so important in life. When shit hits the fan, can you stay focused? You're in a car crash, can you keep your shit together? That's fucking so needed. But also, if you're always using boxing as an escape, you can enter any form of fitness. It doesn't have to be boxing. I know people use fitness as an escape because it gives them that instant feel good to numb them from feeling what might be underlying in their life that they're struggling with. So I think being able to discern between the two, when you need to use boxing to channel it and when you need to maybe, slow down and be still and be present with what's going on underneath.
Thank you everyone for watching this Athlete's Mind documentary, and make sure you check out Goodvibes Boxing. I cannot recommend it enough. The gym speaks for itself, and Coach Ben and the rest of the team are amazing at what they do. It's a super welcoming environment. Head over to goodvibesboxing.com to find out more. They have plenty of membership options that will fit your needs and lifestyle. and follow them on Instagram to keep up to date with things going on with the gym. Thanks again for watching, and make sure you go try out the gym. Make sure you subscribe, like the video. We have many more videos like this on the way. As always, follow your vision, and we'll see you in the next one.